Going after the next dragon. 2 out of 4 are dead. Ice and swamp. Fire and 1 other remains. I have a fairly good idea to get to the fire one. Oh, that's the corpse, right? The orc elite is looting a corpse. We need to... We need to get to that corpse. See the corpse? Can't really see what it is. It looks like it's trying to use something. And there is a target I need to find here. Yeah, it is exactly what it... Holy crap, it has done items. Oh. I didn't have time to look what we got. We got a lot of things. A lot of things. Mostly what I noticed is that there was a huge amount of scrolls. I'm just making a glancing look over the equipment. Some tablet of magic. It's hard to say what we got. Didn't look like anything particularly interesting or powerful, just a collection of fairly typical scrolls. Certainly not runes of any kind. Might have well gotten some minor things too. Certainly got weapons. Okay. 343 mana points. Let's report that we found the man.
Hey! I found Sengrath.
Really? Where is he?
He's dead. Here's his crossbow. He had it with him.
He must have gotten his crossbow back. But then the orcs seem to have slain him after all. Damn fool. I knew it. We're all going to die.
That's a chance, but that's not exactly a good basis for your conclusion. An idiot went after what, a lost weapon outside the defenses in orc infested territory and got himself killed. That's exactly what you would expect to happen. We still have one job at least. The initial smith of the castle ran away. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to try and find out where he went. We were supposed to go toward the forest and disappear there. So maybe the guy isn't there, but that's the direction. Yeah, for Inas. It's the direction he went. So I'm guessing there somewhere. But that's not something we need to worry about now. As I said, if we want to do this area properly, I mean really cleared out, we're gonna need something that can take down orcs, or at least stand against orcs reasonably, and that means demons. Which means we are going to just evade this Mickey Mouse horse crap, minor issues that are not that important until we can do this a lot more comfortably. We should be able to climb this wall to the left and reach the fire pit. It's not that simple though, because we need someone else. We won't survive. We can't kill the dragon on our own. So, but we might want to at least clear the area a bit. But we definitely need some help. We can't do what we did with the ice dragon again. There's something down. There should be a minor cave here. We're very close. Yeah. That's where we need to go. There's the cave. Please climb up. Please, please, please don't waste my time with this sort of shit. Lizard men. That's what we should be finding here. We'll be relying quite heavily on mana potions, I think. Simply because it's very inconvenient to just come back here. Fire golem. Seeing we have a fire theme going on here. I wonder if the same tactic that worked against ice columns will work against fire ones. Not a lizardman. Not a lizardman. Scouting time. I need to see if there's allies somewhere. It didn't. No point clearing this out. Wait. It's a ring. Ring of uselessness. Very likely, at least. There's 8 to be found. It's very more likely to be found down. Orcs and orcs. No idea how we're gonna deal with this crap. This is where the golem was the last time. Is there anything here now? Dragon snapper. More dragon snappers. This was a mine crawler nest, and it still is. Yeah, I don't get how we're supposed to kill the fire dragon. There's one option. There's still the tower left, and I have no idea what's in the tower. Yeah, this is the problem. I feel like I basically missed something very important. Now I'm similar to what happened with the ice dragon. I'm making things more difficult to myself than they really need to be. Dragon Hunter. Yeah, this isn't exactly lightly defended or anything. But this isn't the problem. We can just turn into a lizard if nothing else and bypass them. This is the problem. It's another dragon that seems like we'll have to meet solely on our own. This one doesn't even have a treasure hoard, though. Just fire. How do I get out of here? Where should I come in? Did the entrance just disappear or what? I can't see it anymore. There has to be a change in plan. I don't think I can kill this guy on my own. I know I have to, but I just can't. It's not enough attack power to get things done. There's one other place where we can go. We can clear up some of these places. Yeah, I feel I'm wasting my time if I go after the fighter dragon now. Shit. What the hell are we gonna do? There's north of the castle there's a little hidey hole. Maybe that contains something. Anyway, we're going back to the castle. Yeah, this is a nasty situation.
I already thought as much.
Do you really believe
We might be able to
Let's wait and see what
buy an attack spell that is good enough. It might be crazy mana intensive. But if Firestorm or something like that is level 5, then there should be a weaker version of it on this level.
For Innos.
Yeah, for Innos. Small Firestorm type, it does 2 little damage. Ice Wave does 2 little damage. Maybe one of the expansion pack spells. We're talking about maximum damage of 200 Wind Fist. So I think there's options there. I want to do.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
I want to do scouting. I basically want to see what our options here are now. It looks like I might have to go away from here and just simply buy make a room for attack spell that does more damage. It doesn't have to be a good spell, not a spell we would use in any kind of a general situation or exploration, but just basically for fights against dragons only. Only reason to exist would be that. But we need something. We've done this before. It just won't work. And a crash. Lovely. Yeah, game crashed. They're not strictly speaking crashes. They're access violation type errors. Scouting, scouting, scouting. I think there are... Okay, what's that one? There are spells that would probably do what we want to do. Basically, just burst a little bit more extra damage. And I don't think it's a terrible idea to go and try to buy them. We have the learning points to pay for them, we have the extra runes to take them, and we have the need with the dragons. We absolutely have to burst through more magical damage, otherwise we can't really do much on our own against dragons. So going back and buying a few extra spells wouldn't be a bad idea. However, there's one area I do want to sort of scout around before I do anything else. We've scouted around it before. It's the tower here. I'm more interested in seeing if we can find some of our missing allies or not. Chances of that happening, I admit, are pretty small, but it's not going to take long to check it. Heavy defenses around the chest. It seems like heavy defenses are around the cave entrance, really. That for some reason are going to be blocked at the moment. We'll see. No, it's that they're protecting the... Ooh, and it's stone tablet. Anyway. There's two potential spells. Well, I think one is an expansion spell, one is a vanilla game spell. The problem is there's no way for me to check them using the expansion pack rules. It's really... Naturally the expansion pack spell is probably exactly as it's trait to be. What are you protecting? Still another worthwhile place to visit, but... troublesome. It's a huge amount of resources and effort to cleanse this area. I'd like to see that there's something worthwhile if we do it. This is probably one of the dragons, so it's not like we're gonna have an option. It's not gonna happen without first going spell shopping. Maybe something will happen that you get your needed aid, but can't exactly count on that. Okay, there's a teleportation system there. I'm tempted to turn into a human form. I would need a place where I'm not immediately harassed by everyone. There's no such place. I might be able to survive here if I just summon a golem or something. That should be good enough. Harpies.
Nothing to be had there.
What is that? More harpies. Demon. That's a bit troublesome. These aren't good. Goblin skeletons aren't good against flying units. I might as well save. This is just a waste of effort, though. Give me a golem. Yeah, immune to ice block. Totally immune to lightning. Get that bomb. Surely that's good enough. Huh, there's bed here. Okay, that alone makes this worthwhile. Now we have a base. Nothing useful. I loot the demon, please. No, no. Too much to ask. Yeah, basically we got a bit out of this. Longbow, money, potion. Mana, demon heart, page. Okay, this is good. Definitely not what I expected to do here, but we have a base of operation in the middle of the enemy. We have a bit to rest, so we don't have to spend our resources. We can teleport the hell out of here the moment we want. Go on a murder spree. Best spree, really.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there.
The upgrade is certainly welcome. Not quite sure what's here. I'm assuming another dragon. If not, we're still gonna go through with this. This way I don't feel like I've wasted totally my time. Can't hit them. Please change your spell. Probably should use the ice block then first. There's not enough room to kill them if they take us by surprise. Torturous axe. Fish soup. Herbs. Scroll of change into something. Leather satchel. Nothing really interesting. Ocean. Another scroll. Light, I'd say.
Nothing there.
It's hard to say what's the purpose of this. I'm sort of assuming it's the final or fourth dragon, simply because what else could it be? But it's so heavily defended, it seems like too much. They just a random site. There were harpies here.
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder.
Yeah, good timing. I was wondering what they have here.
Nothing there.
A cudgel. Gold ring. Potion, and that's it. Ah, there is certainly something going up here. So maybe this is the primary thing of this place.
Nothing to be had there.
Glad to see that shit isn't only happening to me. Ah, suicide lizard. Should be still something here. I'm inclined to go and see what's up there first, because it seems like if there's dragon, that's where the dragon is. And if we could have a chance to take down a dragon, that'd be great. Either way, I don't think I can take down the fire dragon without some additional spells or scrolls. Or help. Something additional either way. Gold and nothing interesting. Looks like a recipe for instant death. It looks like we're reaching the top now. Scroll of something. Rusty axe. Couple of mushrooms. There's suicide lizard. No way we can get rid of this one though. There should be enemies here too, in fact. Might as well clear out everything now that we're this. Potion, potion, potion. Rock crystal. Another scroll. I don't get these scrolls. Maybe there's sort of backup system if you were totally screwed over yourself. Because you do need a scroll to make the proper rune, but the scrolls are basically for spells that haven't been at all useful for a long time. So it's hard to see why at this point you would be getting them. I think that was for Fireball, for example. It's not going to do anything to anyone here anymore. Quick check on the potions. Have we gained any permanent boost potions? No. That's your typical crap. Still welcome, but it's crap. What's the point of this place? Oh, potion. Potion. So, potions? Move, please.
Nothing to be had there.
No idea how valuable lizard swords are in the first place. Okay, orc axes are like value of 20. Lizard swords. I can't even see them. Oh, there it is. 25. They're pretty much
Nothing to
like
be
an
had
orc
there.
weapon. No one really wants to use them, and they're worthless. I don't really mind that. It's one way to allow people to collect everything the enemy is using without imbalancing the economy in the game. I prefer that over basically just allowing the people to use items against them that you can't loot from them. This is a totally acceptable compromise. How good are they really? Yeah, basically the strength requirement versus damage is subpar on these weapons. So you never want to use them, and you can get funds from them, so they are valuable, but you're not gonna get rich from taking them. I'm dead. For God's sakes. Why doesn't my golem do that? I'm guessing the targets are basically too heavy, so they don't get... they get thrown back, but they don't fall down. I don't think it really matters what we summon there, as long as it's something that does physical damage. We just need someone to distract. Either the summon distract or I distract, and the other guy can do damage without much fuss. The golems are okay against, I guess, singular targets. Against multiple targets, they're pretty much rubbish. And we looted some rubbish out of that. Ah, okay. So can't see a dragon quite yet. That's probably where he is. Dragon Hunter. And a potion.
Nothing to be had there.
Okay. Yeah. So one dragon vulnerable, but we really don't have anything against it. Or do we? No, we can always send the demon. Would be our last demon we can send though. But it's not enough. Ball lightning. It does less damage than light. Large fire storm. That would deal 300 damage. It's very expensive, but this should be something we might be able to even afford now. Or I think this might be a 5th level. It could also be that lightning doesn't really work on them. Large fireball. Maximum damage 300. That's something we should be able to basically get now. 160 points mana. Maximum damage 300. So we could use this 3 times. Yeah, I think we can take this down, but it's not gonna be pretty. Because the golem is useless. Don't need a demon for this. I could also just get the hell out of here now. But now I want to see this through. Okay. Greater fireball. Large fireball. We can cast a fireball 3 times and summon a demon. We might be able to cast something else that's useful, like a large firestorm. I'll take it as backup. Well, ice block is not gonna work. Yeah. Okay, we're prepared as good as we're gonna get. Let's see. Demon, Firestorm, Fireball. Fireball we can cast 3 times, Firestorm how many times? 2. So 3 to 1. Okay, that's easy to remember. And we better do it this way. You get to cast 3 times, you 2, and you once.
Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile. I shall tear out your entrails and feed them to the rats.
Not so fast. I bear the Eye of Innos. You will obey me and answer my questions.
Ah! Ask your questions.
Grrr.
How can I defeat your master?
He is almighty and nigh unto invincible. Should you be so foolish as to meet him, nevertheless, you will die a slow and painful death.
This isn't the first time I've heard that. Nearly invincible does not mean I cannot kill him. So, out with it. What must I do?
In order to oppose my master, you require things which he would never be able to obtain.
And what would that be?
You must acquire the finest armor known to your earthly community and wear it on your skin. You need a rune which was crafted only for you. But the most difficult condition of all is that you must win 5 companions who would follow you into death. Then and only then can you dare to face the master.
Who is the strongest among you dragons?
We draw our power from the elements of this world. Their hierarchy is clear and simple. Land formed of soft earth bestows life on all creatures under the sun. Yet it will open up and swallow you entirely if you get too close to it. The rock, which would rather break than ever surrender, towers with pride and buries the careless beneath itself. And yet it offers the best protection from the tide. The spark of life lives in the deep fires of this world. And yet the fire incinerates everything in a breath, leaving nothing but ashes. All our elements preserve and destroy. But only in water that has become hard and solid as rock will everything be transformed into an eternal pillar of salt, where life is barely possible.
Who are you?
I am called Padrakan, and I shall slowly skin you alive when I catch you.
Okay.
Enough words. Your temporary power is exhausted. The eye has lost its strength. Prepare to die.
Preparing. Okay, this doesn't seem to be all that powerful, in fact. Shit, it's hard to get a good place to fire on it, though. Yeah, this isn't good enough. It's barely taking any damage. It takes too long to charge these spells. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. You please do something. Yeah, it regenerated immediately. Fire doesn't seem to do anything to it. I don't like the ability of it to basically disengage from the fight and heal itself during that. Because there's very little I can do about such a thing. Yeah, this is pointless. But this also creates the problem that if I'm going to get the spells I think I need, is it really going to make a difference? They're more or less the same spells after all. If I need to basically charge it up, the burst damage is bigger, but it takes so long to charge the burst that I can't burn through regeneration with it anymore. So it's worthless anyway. It's a nasty combination. What was my 9th spell? Lights. Okay. I'm leaving this. How would you use these? I'm basically taking a temporary retreat from this place. I need to do a couple of quests. Return a few items. At the same time go buy spells. Spell scrolls. Something to maybe shift the balance here. From the looks of it, I need to kill 2 dragons. And it's yeah, it's a challenge, certainly. Single demon isn't enough. I don't know what to do. we have 84 learning points, so and we're very close to our next level up. So it's not like I can't up my attributes a little bit, but in order for it to make any kind of difference, it would have to be strength. And two-handed weapon skill, but primarily strength, because the ability to do some kind of damage to it would be what we are going after. We're never gonna get any decent values, but basically buff a little bit of strength, use strength boosting items, so that's easily 20 from the boost items alone, maybe 10-20 from putting attribute points. So we would be talking about a strength score of 70, which would give us fine longsword, paladin two-hander, that sort of thing. It's basically double damage to what we have now, but I still don't know if it's enough. Either way, this isn't gonna work now. At least it'll take so much effort and luck that it's gambling than more gambling than anything else. Shrink monster might also work, but it's the only shrink monster scroll we have, so that's another reason to just go and try to go for proper reinforcements. Yeah. I do want to do the damage spell, an upgrade on that, but it really has to be something that I can cast and cast and cast and cast. Otherwise it's worthless. Anything here? No. I want to return the Almanac of the Possessed, and I'll end it there. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get a little bit of reinforcements as far as scrolls and spells is concerned, and then going back and giving a retry to the Earth Dragon, but apparently a troublesome situation.
I can tell you even more about those possessed.
Speak, brother.
I've found another almanac.
That is good. I am afraid, however, that there are more of these to find. Go on searching. Take this. It is a gift from...
So it's a way to earn extra cash and experience. That's what it is, basically. Yeah. Want to hear if there's any progress on this front.
Hey, you! How are your studies coming along?
The enemy has many faces. Which of them presents the great...
Yeah, no new. I don't think we can get anything new either. Fifth
I
circle?
want to learn the fifth circle of magic.
The time is not yet right.
Of course. Screw you, screw you, screw you.